Hello and welcome to Play Let's Say with Coug. New game released today, Dyscourse. It may have been on early release or some other thing, but Steam claiming it got released today, and why shouldn't we trust Steam? So let's play Indie Island. Alright, so an island about Indiana Jones or a story about terrible games. So let's for that one. Nationality locally sourced. Sorry, you're not a person, you're a vegetable apparently. Employer jittering Java. Alright. Let's go. The paths you forge are your own. Choose wisely. Ugh, my brain feels like it went through a coffee grinder. It feels like I've been laying out here for hours. What is all of this crap on the beach? What? A plane crash? But I was... Oh no. Alright, stay calm, Rita. This is my seat, good old 21C. I wonder if things would have gone differently if I was in a window seat. Ah, you see, all you people demanding window seats, you would have died in a burning pail of something. And then you would have been like, I demanded this seat, and this was the seat that got me killed. Good thing I wasn't in that seat. You weren't in your seat when you actually woke up, by the way. What the heck was a frying pan doing on a plane? They're closing in on us. Ooh? What the heck? What the heck was that? Don't know, we're going to hit it with our frying pan. Anything else on the beach I can look at? No, let's go. I should go check out that noise. Yeah, let's have a look. They're calling for backup. We're totally surrounded by crabs. Make sure you aim for their eyes. It will scramble the chips in their brains. It doesn't even matter, we're done for. Steve, somebody else is approaching. She's probably here to feast on us, just like these crabs. Crabs. What? Are you talking about me? You're totally clueless, aren't you, Teddy? Hey lady, now might be a good time to help us. Yeah, let's be nice this time round. Alright, I'm coming. I've got my trusty metal detector on me, but they would definitely attack if I pull it out. Just get over here and help me. What? No, come here. Well, I might as well try to put this frying pan to good use. Let's be nice, let's scare them off rather than killing them. Wow, you actually scare them away. Oh. Okay, so by being nice, I ended up screwing Teddy. Sorry, Teddy. My legs are all torn up. This isn't good. Okay, well, let's get back to the camp the others will want to meet. I didn't catch your name. It's Reader. Wait, there are other survivors? Yeah, they're farther inland. I'm Steve, by the way. My name is Teddy. Alright, let's get going. Are you ready to head to the camp? Just make sure there's nothing around here I'm going to miss. Because that frying pan was so good. None of these wild plants and something look like you can eat them. Even if they were, it doesn't look like they would taste very good. Whoa, there's metal and wreckage all over the beach. I'm kind of glad I can't remember the crash. It must have been terrible. Yeah, let's go. Don't you think it's a little risky to take this stranger back? What if she's just a bunch of crabs in a human suit? You were an only child, weren't you, Teddy? No, my brother was human. I think we'll be fine. Let's go, Rita. Look, another survivor. Well, I thought we were the only ones. Heaven to Betsy, come have a seat. You must have been out for hours. Are you alright? Remember, positive this time round. All positive and nice. Yeah, I think so. That's good. None of us seem to have been injured in the crash. What's your name? Is everyone going to ask me what my name is? Rita. I'm Jolene, Jolene, Jolie. The lump over there with the mustache, that's my husband George. Hi. Online I'm known as Nublo 90, but you can call me Garrett. All he's been doing is playing games on his stupid handheld video machine. Hi. Where are we? None of us really sure. All we knew is we're on an island. The island's pretty big. We have no clue what kind of stuff could be on the other side. There's a mountain off in the distance, but it's a long hike away. We have no idea what's over there. We've started making the best of this here situation. I got this. Can't do excited American voices at the moment. I got this fire built and we've got started on some shelter. So far all we've got for food is a pile of pretzels from off the plane. Oh, there's a boar. We can eat a boar. Jeez Louise, and sweet cream cheese. Oh no, those pretzels are our only food. Oh darn, those weren't going to be such a well balanced meal for us. Well, with a bit of boar. What if there are more of those pig monsters out there? Rita, you come with George and me. Let's get this boar. Don't think that's the best idea. It's not like we have weapons to hunt them. My Georgie has his old fishing pole. He can thwop 'em with that. And I suppose you're going to throw the bulky camera of yours at them. Well, I'll do what needs to be done. We need to stay here and defend the few resources that we've got. Come along, Georgie. We don't have time for this, and I don't trust those hoodlums. Really, you ready? Let's go. Yeah, let's get it. It's bacon making time. Yeehaw! That a girl? Wait, hold on a second. You're just going to leave us? You're just going to leave the three of us alone? Don't worry, guys. Everything will be alright. What are we supposed to do if something attacks us? You're all as brave as a bar of soap. I think the places that soap's made to go, I would call it pretty brave. I mean, I wouldn't like to wash a lot of people's parts. So it's been nice. That's advice that they hide. Just hide, keep yourself safe. It won't be long until we're back. That doesn't sound like a solid plan. Just stick your head in the sand like one of their memus. I think I'll probably use a bush or something instead. Georgia and Rita, let's get moving. There it is. I need to be careful or it will run away again. Maybe I can stun it with my camera flash. I've got my trusty fishing pole. Too bad it broke in the crash. I may be able to hit him with it. Alright, so what's the plan? And I've got my frying pan. So hang on, I'm thinking. Alright, so we're being nice, so... that seems the most humane thing to do. Jolene, flash the ball with your camera. Maybe you will stun it. Flashing the camera when it's looking away isn't a good idea. Could call this a bad idea. Throw the frying pan. Yeah, why not? Did you really think you were going to hit the ball from here with a frying pan? Guess I'm not just as strong as I thought. Whoops. It's getting late. I think the hunt is a lost cause at this point. Let's just get ourselves back to the camp. Maybe the others have better news. Frying pan back. Guess it was kind of stupid to throw this. Oh well, lesson learned. Darn, not a trace of him. Those boars sure are fast. The shadows are getting longer. Usually I'll just throw back a coffee and stay awake, but that's not really an option here. The desert looks like it's going on forever. It's like an ocean of sand and rocks. Hey, let's jet, honey. I think I've got everything from here that I could get. Finally, you guys shouldn't have left us. What happened? Yeah. There was definitely more than just that one boar. Oh, you're all just belly aching. What even happened? More boars showed up. We needed everyone here. You shouldn't have listened to Jolene. We need to stay together, Rita. It's like they have a hive mind. It was all part of a bigger plan. The first boar was just a distraction so the others could feast upon our flesh. We hid like you suggested, Rita. Nobody was hurt, but the boars made off with our pretzel bags. Plus, it doesn't look like you guys have brought anything back. I'm sorry, everyone. We lost the boar because of me. It doesn't matter whose fault it was. You all failed. We'll find something tomorrow. For now, we need to rest. I'm sure we'll be able to find something tomorrow. Let's just get some rest after a long, tiring day of being useless. This isn't good. This is not good at all. Well, we set up a bit of a shelter earlier this morning. Grab a torch and we'll show you the shelter we've made. Why would you not build it near where you... Well, I can understand. If you're expecting to get attacked, okay, it's just the next screen across. Well, you guys actually put together a pretty decent shelter, all things considered. I guess this is our home now until we get rescued. The torch won't last forever, but I should have enough time to talk to a few people. Let's talk to you. I bet you've never been on a venture like this before. Virtual reality is pretty advanced these days, though it doesn't hold a torch to these past hours. It can't exactly emulate starvation or dying, and we're probably going to die out here. No extra lives or save games to help us out. No. That's not going to happen. Somebody will be along to rescue us. Those boars are crazy. Huge, though. Those things are definitely not to be messed with. Normally boars are one of the easiest enemies in games. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I would level up if I killed one. Yeah, I bet it was intense when they invaded. We maybe could have put up a fight if we had all been there. I thought what Jolene, George and I were doing would be more useful. The adventure is hard, that's for sure. Well, time to regenerate my hit points. Good night. Well, you're a boring old fart again. That's how miserable you are. Finding you on the beach was a surprise. We were pretty lucky you were there, I guess. Yeah, that was oddly disorientating to wake up to. Yeah, Teddy was looking to find some supplies on the beach. All we found was that horde of crabs. And me. Yeah, you may have been better off without this group. We don't bring a whole lot to the table. I disagree. I think we make a pretty decent team. Ah, team. You sound like my boss. Groups have never paid off in my experience. Oh, come on now. The world isn't all that bad. It isn't all that good either. Well, let's get some rest. I'm ready for a good night's sleep. Yeah, we'll see how sleeping on the sand goes. I suppose we can't be too picky. Why don't you and Jolene sleep next to each other? You two are married, aren't you? Well, Jolene has been complaining about my snoring recently. Which is odd because it never used to bother her. Sorry, I guess that's none of my business. Oh no, it's fine. Man, I sure wish we could have gotten that boar. Yeah, that was a little harder than I expected. What did you expect? The thing is as big as you are. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to do it. Do what? Survive. Reminds me of wrestling my cousins back on the farm. I was younger than all of them. That didn't stop me from putting up a fight though. Did you ever win? Once in a blue moon. Now that I think about it though, they probably just let me win so I wouldn't quit. Torch is too low, it's time to get some sleep. Doesn't look very comfortable, but I guess I'll have to serve for the night. Might as well try and get some shut-eye. Day 2. Looks like we actually made it through the first night alive. Yeah. I'm ready to get some things done today. I don't think you should be doing anything today. What do you mean? What we did yesterday was make things more difficult by leaving. Well, I'm going to help you all. You might need me. Fine, if you insist, I've got a headache already without having to argue with you. Maybe someone planted something in your brain while you were asleep. Which one of you was it? Speak up. I suspect Garrett. So we've got a nerd, conspiracy theorist. Is that what you're supposed to be? Why me? Alright guys, I think I just need some coffee. Caffeine withdrawal. Makes me feel like I'm in college again. Drinking something usually helps. Not salt, of course not salt whale. I'm going to check the wreckage for supplies. Maybe my string of bad luck will end. Who knows, there may be some water from the plane as well. We need to signal for help if we ever plan on being saved. I think water for survival. If we don't find water that we can drink, we won't last very long. Well, why don't you see if there is a lake or something on a desert island? Them boars got to be drinking something. Why don't you take Garrett with you, Rita? He seems like he could use an adventure. Alright, you ready to go, Garrett? I guess. I'll come with you as well. I'm no stranger to dealing with animals. Alright, sounds good to me. We're never going to get off this island. This is ridiculous. I'll just stay back and watch the camp then. I think you're going to die. You know, it's too bad that my trusty fishing pole here got broken in the crash. If we actually found a pond or something, we could have gone fishing in it. It's one thing for there to be water and oasis, to be living life in that water. The only thing of mine that survived the crash was my game Brick. I clung on to Bricky with my life. I don't know what I would do without her. That toy there is your life. What? How dare you? Shh, it's okay, Bricky. That scary mustached man didn't mean it. Alright guys, let's focus. We're here to find water. It's hopeless. There's no water out here. Let's not give up just yet. There's got to be some trace of water around here. Let's split up and search the vicinity. What's this thing? That would appear to be an old dried up pool. Water probably flows into it when it rains. So there was definitely water here. Sure, but that won't help us much. It's as dry as a bone now. Could fry an egg on this. Man, sunny side up would hit the spot right now. Just another crack in the dusty ground. Looks completely dry. I wish I knew more about cactus. Maybe we could use this for... You can use it for water, dumbass. It's not much cooler in the shade. I'm roasting out here. That scarf probably isn't helping. No, that scarf probably isn't helping. What are these? Those are animal tracks. They look pretty fresh too. Animals need to drink too. I bet if we Sorry. Animals need to drink too. I bet if we follow these, we will find water. Positive? Yeah, that seems a more positive thing to do. Yeah, let's try following them. Alright, we're off. Come on, Garrett. On the second playthrough, my voice is a bit better. I will do excited American Texans. There's water. Wait, I think I just saw something move in there. I doubt it was anything. Garrett, why don't you go down there and scoop some of that tasty, tasty water up? But now's your chance to prove yourself to the team. I guess. I'll get it. So I'm the helpful guy. You guys keep lookout, I'll get some water. Don't stand in the fucking water. 3 bowls should be good. Whoops, it looks like you've got a few friends on you there. Gross. There are leeches all over you. Well, don't just stand there. Personally, they're leeches. Just leave them for a little bit. They'll take a teaspoon of blood off you. George, come help get the... No, don't pull the leeches off. Annoying little buggers, huh? Woo, looks like we've got all of them. Yeah, I volunteer in an animal shelter back home. I hated dealing with leeches and ticks. I love animals, but that stuff grosses me out. Let's get ourselves and this water back to camp. I bet it would suck to swim in there. Get it? You know, because leeches. Kinda reminds me of a piece I made in my surrealist nature visualization through sculpture class. I got a C on it because my professor didn't get it. He didn't get it, and it was a piece of concept art. It was pretty shit, and he should probably not have even got a C for it. So far, by the way, the cactuses that you came across first, probably drink the water out of them to keep yourself alive, rather than trying to find a swimming pool in the middle of the desert. And secondly, do not pull leeches off yourself. I think I saw a documentary about this PtS stuff before. My college days are over though, and I don't think now is the best time to experiment. So, hallucinogenic drugs. Oh, another thing. I really wish I could take the time to appreciate this island a little more. It's a little difficult when we have to worry about things like getting water. So, ready to leave? Yeah, that's like everything. So I wouldn't call this really a point and click because there is no inventory or anything like that, just A to click on things. It does seem to be a bit more of a story and decision based game. Holy crap, Garrett can actually pull his weight. I doubt anyone but me could have pulled that off. Rita, George and I fought valiantly in our battle for sustenance. Positive response, I guess would be that one. There was no way I could have done it without Garrett. Maybe I underestimated him. Anyway, here, everybody should take a drink. So I just need to clear my throat, just 1 second. I see you didn't bring anything back, Steve. Actually, I think we found something, but I need some help getting to it. A lot of wreckage was too heavy for me to lift. Well, maybe we could look into it tomorrow. I'm telling you guys, we need to try to make contact with the outside world. Maybe, Teddy. Steady Teddy. But there is a lot of stuff we have to do if we want to stay alive. If we work hard, we'll make it. Let's get some rest. I'll grab a torch. We should find our way over to the tent. So is this going to be the same as last time? Or I can hold a conversation with 3 people. My light burnt out. Yeah, it does look like to be the same thing again. We didn't talk to you last time. I'm telling you, we must come up with a way to signal to passing boats and things. Maybe we can get around to that tomorrow. The longer we wait, the more opportunities we may miss. You're right. I suppose that makes sense. We will have to take care of it tomorrow. Good, I'm glad you're seeing it my way. Now let's get some rest. I concur. I talked to you last time, talked to those 3. So let's talk to you. We've still got a lot of work to do. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, it seems like the work is never going to end. George always says that work is the best thing for you. I think there may be the only thing we disagree on. Maybe there's more than just one. From what I understand, no marriage is without a little disagreement. But I guess I shouldn't act as an authority on it. Yeah, you'll see that one day that marriage can be a complicated thing. Positive again, so don't disagree with her ideas. That's saying that I get married one day. You're a strong, independent woman. You're a strong woman, Rita. You ought to have everyone swooning over you. Maybe. I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night, Rita. So you and Jolene travel a lot? Oh yes, she loves to travel. Only her? Oh well, I didn't mean... I really don't mind it. I do miss the safety of home when we're gone. Irony. I do it for Jolene though. You two must really love each other. Well, yes we do. Why the hesitation? Oh, I don't know. Things have been difficult lately. Different lately. Positive? I'm sure you guys will figure it out. You're a great couple. Sure hope so. I'm sure there's nothing. I'm just being a little paranoid. Maybe getting stuck on this island will be good for us. We can have a simple life away from everything for a little while. Positive, positive, positive. You love each other too much, George. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Maybe you're right. Boo, I need me get some rest. Have a good night, Rita. For sure. Alright, let's put up a little £10 competition again. So just quick breakdown of the rules. This is you request a £10 or less game on Steam and I will buy it for you, or bank the money and roll it over so you can afford a more expensive game on Steam. It's brought through the present list. There is no transfer of money or anything, and would require you sending me your Steam email. So, what competition are we going to do? Next person who can successfully guess who's going to die on the island, if someone is going to die, will get the £10. So, let's continue with the game. The torch is too low. It's time for me to get to sleep. Man, what a day. Might as well try and get some shut-eye. Toi. One more night down. I'm going to need to stretch my legs and move around. You're right, sure would be nice to take a walk. I'm starting to get pretty hungry. We're going to go days without food. Just stay strong. Can we focus here? We have to figure out what we're doing today. Well, yesterday we were able to collect some water, so that will help a lot. Jolene and I would like an extra helper to check out the plane wreckage. There might be useful supplies in there. No, we need to find a way to signal the outside world. I did promise him, so... Well, him being Saki, I suppose the rest of us can check out the wreckage with you, Steve. Sounds good to me. I'll stay back and keep an eye on the camp. Alright, let's go. Alright everybody, let's get a move on. How is anyone ever going to find us out here? I mean, we could just try yelling really loud. So anyone that's just joined the room, by the way, the £10 bet is on who's going to die. I mean, we could just try yelling really loud. I really don't think that's going to work, Rita. No, I was being... never mind. Stop goofing around. We need to find a way to connect with the outside world. What if we write something in the sand? Maybe we can get the attention of boats and planes. If we use driftwood to make a signal, it won't wash away as quickly with the tide. Should I go looking... Wasn't just build it above the tide line? Should I go looking for driftwood? Yeah, you go searching for wooden debris. I'll start clearing up this area for us to write on. Alright, you can be nice and lazy and we can see what we can find. In the movies, trees like these would be full of coconuts or bananas or something. Turns out real life is much less forgiving. Who would have thought? I'm supposed to bring them back a piece at a time. Just dropped any driftwood you find over here by me. Got it. I wonder if this will affect our rating. Rating? They're probably rating us on everything we do. Oh, okay, it's a lost reference. What do you think they're testing you on? Honestly, Teddy, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, what do you do before the incident? I was a barista at a coffee. No, I know what your cover story is. What did you really do? Whatever, Teddy. To my United States of whatever. Oh, okay, I see. There's the S. There's an empty bottle of SPF 50 sunscreen in here. Looks like everything else has fallen out. There's nothing useful left. Looks like something fell out of this backpack. What's that? It's an envelope. This is weird. It has Jolene's name on it. Ooh, top secret evidence. Nice me, so none of our business. This is none of our business. We should give this back to Jolene. Wait, she could be some sort of secret spy agent person. As convincing as that argument sounds, we're kind of stuck on this island with everyone. We may as well try to get along with them. Okay, fine. I don't like it though. Yeah, anyway, let's get this SOS finished. Right, back to work. Fish pee in there, watch out. I bet there is a people piss in the sea as well. I bet there is a ton of lost cargo from the plane out there. Too bad it's mostly all waterlogged and ruined. I'll check it. Hey there, little guy. What have you got there, Rita? It's a disc. Must have fallen out of the plane. All alone and scared. That's the face of somebody who's been through some serious stuff. Maybe we should keep him. That way we can take care of each other. We could call... Okay, is that oh God, what's the film called? Tom Hanks on an island with Wilson. We could call him Disky. Disky, that's the best you could come up with. Well, that film named him after the brand on the ball. I don't see a name on him. We've got to come up with something. Whatever. I've got nothing. Let's finish up this SOS. So was that a useful item, or was that just an Easter egg? Alright, so push comes to shove at the moment. Teddy is definitely on my death list. He annoys me. Man, if I had my phone on me, I'd totally Instagram a picture of this beach. Why would you Instagram a picture of the beach? Why would you send that to only be viewed for a second? What did you do, Teddy? I used to work for the government in their intelligence building. A building for intelligence or building intelligence? Confidential information was right under my nose every day. That sounds like the nice thing to say. That sounds like something you would do. Did you enjoy working for them? I didn't get a job with them because I wanted to work for them. Why did you then? The sand has ears, Rita. Let's just say it was a good place to get information that I needed. Alright. Well, let's finish this SOS. Alright, one little bit, and thank God that didn't make me force another bit of dialogue with him. Great, that should do it. We really shouldn't have waited until the third day to do this. I really don't think that it is that big a deal, or that you could have come down and done this yourself. A plane could have flown over while we were sleeping and not even noticed us. Or a ship for all we know. This island is near a major shipping route. Speaking of which, what's that light out there? Wait, oh, I see it too. It doesn't look like it's moving. It must be on an oil platform or something. It's really far away. It's too far to tell anything from here. Maybe it's an alien ship. Teddy, I don't think so. And suddenly now it's raining. Think that's a coincidence? I wouldn't be so sure. Yikes. That sounds really close by. I wonder if it struck anything. We're being tested. We have to reconvene with the other subjects. The government has obviously set up a weather machine. No doubt that was a government lightning. Other than Final Fantasy lightning. I think that was just normal lightning, Teddy. Let's hurry up and get to the camp before we're soaked. Hi guys. How'd it go? We have successfully created a Save Our Souls signal upon the beach. Were you able to spell it correctly? What are you saying, Steve? That I'm unable to spell SOS? Okay, we don't need to fight about it. Alright, what have you got to say then, reader? Well, we found this little guy. He was all alone. So we brought him with us. Oh my gosh. Let's name him Dyscourse. I told you that name was unoriginal, Teddy. But look at him. He looks like it. Alright, Dyscourse it is. Great, we're going crazy. This is why you don't have friends, Steve. Alright, my bad, I forgot to make them up. That actually was a witty line. Okay, that's enough. There's no reason to argue about this. I think Dyscourse will be good for us. You guys find anything of value while you were out there? Oh, I almost forgot. We saw a light in the distance off the shore. It was too far to swim, but maybe we could build something to get there. Well, that is good news then. One more thing, Jolene. I found this envelope on the beach. It has your name on it. Oh my, well, let's just get rid of that. Why don't we? What? You can't do this to us. I promise it's of no concern to you, Teddy. I knew you were an agent. I knew someone was behind this whole thing. I'm not an agent, Teddy. I just want to get off this island like the rest of us. I know we're going to get off this island. Soon we'll be back to our sweet country ranch and all will be well again. So how did you search? How did the search of the plane wreckage go? We had the wildest ride. We were walking around the plane having a talk about what we should be looking for. Jolene did most of the talking. When it started to rain, seems like the rain is covering a large area. Anyway, suddenly a huge bolt of lightning came out of the sky and struck the plane. We were lucky to not get struck, but we didn't get anything useful from the plane. But in the end, does it even matter? Maybe we should continue this over by the tents where we can keep dry. Right, I'll grab a torch. Okay, so the usual talk to 3 people again. Just not going to be talking to Teddy. The rain is quickly getting worse. It's really cold. Well, this shelter is keeping us pretty dry right now. It's a lot colder out in the rain. We'll make it through the night. We can find something better after this storm tomorrow. Why do that when we can leave? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Where would we even go? Inland. We could find better shelter. Maybe there's somewhere that the water won't get in. We could get lost in the storm and never find our way back. We could also get hypothermia and die. I think it's a lot better idea to wait until morning, then we can look for a better shelter. Rita, you're being pretty quiet. Don't tell me you're on their side. What does everyone think about this? I think my Georgie is right, Rita. We don't even know what's out there. Why risk it? I think it's a really bad idea to leave. You guys are ridiculous. Doesn't even matter what we do. We'll all be dead soon anyway. So let's stay here, as that seems to be the group consensus. It's too soon to abandon this site. Let's tough it out here for the night. What? No. Give up, Teddy. We're staying. My side of the tent is all soggy. If we're not going to do my idea, someone should switch spots with me. Quit whining, it's just as damp in my spot and you don't hear me complaining about it. None of the spots are exactly prime real estate, Teddy. Just suck it up and take what you've got. Why don't you switch with me then, George? It's no different, George. Why don't you switch with him? If it'll make everyone be quiet and go to sleep, then fine. A small victory, but I'll take it. You better not have got Georgie killed. Well, good night, everybody. I don't see Georgie. Oh no! Guys? Hey, guys! Everyone, wake up! What are you going on? Oh my god, floodwaters. I guess I should have known something like this would happen. Looks to be a storm surge coming in. We best get ourselves out of here. Georgie! Georgie, are you okay? Think I'm alright, but I can't move. It's too dark, I can't see what's going on. Rita, get us a new torch from the fire so we can shed some light on the situation. I'm on it. Get that light up here, Rita. Oh, I see it now. Oh dear. Looks like your leg is stuck in behind this branch here. Well, we'll lift it on my mark. Heave! There you go, Georgie, you're free. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. I saw some more rocks. I saw some rocks more inland. Maybe we can find some shelter underneath them. Don't really want to live under a rock. Up ahead, under those rocks. That's a cave. Whoa, this cave is awesome. Whoa, if there's treasure buried in here or something. I really doubt there's treasure. This should be pretty good protection from the storm though. Bigger than my apartment block back home. I haven't seen a storm like this in some time. Well, let's try to get some sleep. If we're lucky, this cave won't flood. Day 4 in the Big Brother house. Phew, I'm exhausted. That was not the greatest night's sleep I've ever had. Looks like some of the rainwater collected in puddles in here. That's convenient. I've always slept better in storms. There's something beautiful about nature cleansing itself. You're a nature guy, Garrett? I wouldn't expect you to get out too much. The sound of rain is usually peaceful, but I'm finding it difficult to think of that way right now. All storms were good for back home, was scaring the livestock and ruining the crops. Need to get our campfire going again. The torch is almost out. I'll see if there's any dry wood in here. Oh my god! We forgot Disky. Oh no! What if he doesn't make it? Heaven forbid. Poor Disky, we've abandoned him. Well, there's nothing we can do now. We've just got to hope for the best. I suppose you're right. I just feel really bad about leaving a broken... Here's one. I think we'll need a bit more though. These walls have some interesting patterns. Too bad I don't know anything about geology. All I can do is appreciate the aesthetics. Looks like this cave is a little leaky. Still way better than our old camp though. I can never remember which are stalagmites and which are stalactites. Well, tights hang from the ceiling, mites come from the ground, because tights hang down. Hopefully this will get a good blaze going. Good work, Rita. Now we can do something about food. I'm starving here. Hold on, at least let me get the fire going first. Magic. Wait a second. Did anybody hear that? Look, there's a cat over there. Like a kitty cat? What's a cat doing in here anyway? It's hiding from us. It must be afraid. Until we confirm it's organic, we should assume it's a recon drone. Oh, we should just wait and let it come to us. It's probably scared. Why don't we just try to grab it? Maybe it'd be nice to have some company. There's a kitty cat and we're doing the nice playthrough. Let's just wait for it to come to us. You sure? What if it wanders off and gets into trouble? Well, we'll just wait for it. It'll be fine. We'll just wait and see what happens. I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. That cat is full of computer chips and spy data. I agree with Rita. Alright, let's just leave it. Things aren't looking too good for us, are they? It's been a stressful few days. Maybe we should all take a break, spend some more time to try calming our nerves. We can take a quick nap and then this evening we'll deal with the food problem. As much as I'd like to do something more productive, a bit of actual rest wouldn't go amiss right now. Nap time. There's an idea I can get behind. As long as it only a few hours, there's a lot we need to do. Let's just try to relax. Our mental health can be just as important as our physical health. We'll talk more in a few hours. Hey, look, it's the cat from before. There you go, little guy. You can stick with us from now on. Okay, great. So we've got a stupid cat now. It's not stupid. It even has a name tag. It says its name is Mr. Whiskers. Okay, no, you're right. That's pretty stupid. I'm going to give it a new name. I'll consult the random cat name application on my game brick. Oh, perfect. You should now be known as Kai. My first cat was called Gingerbread. I decided I wanted a ginger cat and to call him Gingerbread. So I had the name of the cat before I had the cat. Okay, we've got more important things to deal with now. We really need to talk about food. We've been on this island for days. And we have nothing to eat. There really isn't anything we can do about it. We can't venture out due to the storm. Oh, I'm so hot. Eat the cat. Carrot. Can I talk to you in private for a second, reader? I guess. What's this all about? Listen, don't get mad, okay? I've been hanging on to this candy bar since the crash. What are you going to do with it? What are you planning to do with it? Well, you're not even mad. Thanks for understanding, Rita. I'm glad we have some food to work with. No kidding. I'm sorry I didn't say something earlier. I didn't want to bring it up until it was absolutely necessary. I wanted to avoid having people fight over it. So, what's the plan? There are 2 pieces. I want you to give them out. That's awfully trusting of you. I've always betrayed the group. I've already betrayed the group by holding out on them. The least I can do is let you choose for me. If it were up to you, who would you give these to? It's too bad chocolate is bad for cats. I would have fed the cat. Maybe it's a good thing then I'm the one handing these out. What do you mean by that? Chocolate is poisonous, by the way. Small animals shouldn't eat chocolate at all. And it actually probably make your dog depressed if you fed it chocolate. Let's return to the group. What took so long? Some new information has come to light. What's that supposed to mean? It turns out we have some food after all. What? Rita, what are you talking about, Rita? Where did this food appear from then? It turns out Garrett had something stashed away all this time. Oh, I'm really sorry. You were just going to let us starve, and when were you going to tell us about this? I'm telling you about it now, okay? That's kind of the point here. What's done is done. At least we have something to eat now. There's enough here to feed 2. Now I just need to hand it out. Let's give Rita some room to think. Let's give Rita some room to think. Oh man, I could really use something to eat. No, we don't eat any. I should give out half of this first. Maybe I'll take some later. Can I have a piece of that chocolate bar? Yeah, of course you can, mate. Sure, Garrett, eat up. Thank you so much, Rita. You're the best. I'm glad we're becoming such good friends. Nice things. Even though the circumstances are terrible, I'm actually glad I ended up meeting you. Every cloud has a silver lining, I suppose. There's only one piece of food left. I'm really hungry, but the others need this too. I'm going to need this if I want to have the strength to go out tomorrow. Nope, no food for us. Give the other bit to... I fucking hate you. Sure you're rationing things out. Is that it? Must be a tough decision for you. Yeah, this isn't easy. I can imagine. Seems like a fun way to make enemies. Here, Steve, you should take this. Are you sure it's the last piece of food? What about you? Don't worry about me, Steve. You should eat this. Thanks, Ria. I really appreciate this. Alright, that's it. I'm that low in your ranks, Rita. I can see that the survival of the group is not your priority. I suppose after being attacked by those crabs, I won't be much help, though. Well, I think I deserve better than this. I didn't expect you of all people to do this to me. You did the right thing, Rita. Thank you, George. I guess I should give the fire one last stoke and head to bed. I guess we're sleeping in this cave tonight. Let's have a chat. The others have all eaten. Yeah, that's all. The food's all been distributed. Good. Handing out the food must have been tough, but you did well. Isn't there a bit where you have to pick who gets food in The Walking Dead Telltale? Sorry you didn't get to eat. Don't worry about me, Rena. Go get some rest. You didn't think to give me something to eat. It was a tough choice. Choosing to give food to wasn't easy, you know. It doesn't take much thought to see that I deserved a bite. Nothing changes the fact that all our food is gone. Don't remind me, honey, as you talk about food. No food for me, I guess, huh? It's a tough choice. I don't envy you having to hand those out. It's likely we're all done for anyway, though, so don't worry about not feeding me. Don't give up yet. We might be able to do something tomorrow if the storm lets up. I don't know, Rita. I don't really feel too well. I'd give you a bite to eat if I could, but we're a little strapped for supplies right now. If you can hunt down a mouse or something, you'll be eating better than we are, honestly. Thanks for letting me have some of the chocolate bar. It was really nice of you to not hold that against me. You're a really kind person in my book. Thanks for giving me some food, Rita. I appreciate it. The chocolate bar is a bit melted, but my taste buds are singing nonetheless. Good to know that I have a friend in you. I'm everyone's friend. I'd hardly call it a good night, but I guess we need to sleep. If I die before I wake, at least in heaven I can stay. Because right, if I die before we wake, it's been a pleasure knowing all of you. Despite the circumstances, let's at least try to get some good rest. Good night, everyone. It's making me want a chocolate bar. Looks like we survived another night. It looks like things are looking up. Barely, my stomach feels like it's going to implode. Quit your complaining, Teddy. This isn't exactly a picnic for any of us. We did everything we could with the food we had yesterday. I know. Let up a little, I'm running on fumes here. Sounds like the storm has finally ended. Well, at least there's a bit of good news. Kay seems happy enough. Maybe things are going to be okay. We ate all the food we had yesterday. Our goal today should be to try and find more. Rita was nice enough to feed me yesterday, so I'll give back by foraging today. It's only right. I'll come with you, Steve. I ate yesterday too, so it's the least I can do to help. Are you sure you didn't eat yesterday, Rita? Yeah, I'm sure. I know, I just really want to get out of the cave today. I'll do my best to keep up with you, Garrett. Alright, let's get moving. Is the cat going to help us? We can eat cactus. Wow, the storm's really messed everything up. Thankfully we left camp when we did, otherwise we'd be part of that mess. No kidding. Anyway, we should focus on trying to find some food, but I'm not sure which direction we should head in. Let's look around a bit and see if we can find any clues. No matter how bad things get, at least I haven't stabbed myself on a cactus yet. It's the little things. Could eat the... Still suggesting we could eat the cat. Hey Garrett, look over here. There are a whole bunch of seagulls over this way. There might be something edible along the coast that they're all attracted to. There wouldn't be this many around if there was nothing to eat. I don't know, that storm might have destroyed anything useful left on the coast. You might be right about that. Let's keep looking about it and looking around. Alright, so anything else? So we got beach. Looks like more plain wreckage. Ooh, what have we got here, Kai? Wait, what's that logo? Is that a bus? But this is clearly scrapped from the plane. I wonder if some parts for the plane were repurposed bus parts. That seems really not good. I'm going to bring this up with the airline when we get out of here. So we want an airplane made out of chopped together buses. Guess that was the point that was trying to make. This area looks a little strange, doesn't it? What do you mean? It almost looks like someone purposefully cleared these trees. The wind would have snapped them. The wind wouldn't have snapped them this cleanly. Maybe we should follow the clearing and see where it leads. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way and investigate. Oh, this is weird. It's completely man-made. Sorry it took us so long to get here. My stomach is just killing me. Don't worry about it, Rita. I think the discovery was worth the extra time. Even though this place is clearly abandoned, it's pretty crazy to see something man-made here. There could be loot inside. We should check it out. What's this mean? Free Wi-Fi? Radio tower, isn't it? Not Wi-Fi. Looks like some sort of military base. I wonder how long this has been here. The chains won't budge. The whole gate is locked up tight. That's not good. What's the plan, Rita? Maybe there's another way in. Well, have to look around a bit more, I guess. Man, they sure love their signs. We could try climbing on this tree and over the fence. Good idea, let's get in there. Hey look, there's some kind of underground bunker. There might be a supplies in there. We should check it out. Yeah, we should in a minute. Let's just make sure there's nothing else we can grab before going in that. A purple truck. No way that's an official military vehicle. Everything's all boarded up. Guess nobody's been around here for a while. I don't know why boarded up stuff tells you that no one's been around for a while. It's a bit of a weird film cliche. Because for someone to care to board something up, that generally means they're coming back. It's really dark in here. There must be a light switch or something. You think this place is hooked up to power? In game, there's always generators to turn on. Let's look for one. Good thinking. Let's feel around to see if we can find anything like that. I got it. Now we can take a look around. I'm glad this thing still works. I wouldn't want to be fumbling around down here in pitch black darkness. Well, this computer looks old. At least I think it's a computer. If only there was internet down here, we'd be as good as saved. Doesn't even look like this thing can turn on anymore though. Oh well, Rita, look over here. Looks like a bunch of destroyed radio equipment. Doesn't even look like all the pieces are here, probably beyond repair. Nothing left in here, we don't have any milk for it anyway. That was breakfast cereal. Is that food? Maybe a can of SLAM slam. Spam? There's only one package left. It's super high in calories, so everyone will be able to eat it though. That's great news. Why don't you grab it, then we can get out of here. You know, it's kind of late outside and this bunker is quite good shelter. Maybe we should spend the night here and return to the cave in the morning. I don't think I can move fast enough to get us back before the dead of night. If you say so. Better to stay here for a bit. Okay, let's catch a quick sleep here. And let's move first thing in the morning. Day 6. Good morning. Ready to get going? Yeah, let's do it. You see stuff like this in games, but it's so different in real life. I don't feel like there are any mechanics that I can exploit in real life. Maybe you need to find the connection between the real world and your games. Well, games are a human construct. The world, not so much. What I'm saying is when you try to mix the two, you just find yourself in trouble. What kind of trouble are you talking about? Oh well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to talk about it. What? Now you have to tell me what's going on. Well, normally I would never be on a flight. I have no reason to leave home. I wouldn't want to abandon my guild in EVE Online anyway. Why were you on the flight? So why were you on that flight? Somebody in a suit and avatars came to my house. I was forced to get on the flight. That sounds like something out of a movie. Yeah, I had no idea what it was about. Go on. Well, I needed money. I mean, they needed money. It's just, I saw an opportunity to help out and, Okay, I'm not seeing the connection between money and your game. Well, I realised I could turn in-game money into real money. What? And I realised I could turn other people's in-game money into my in-game money. You stolen a video game? You can do that? Well, it's just a game, right? How much did you take? About 928,954,793 credits. Dollars, Garrett? About $100,000. Oh my god. Okay, so you got caught and that's why you were on the plane. Well, I thought I was in trouble, but then I saw the folder that the guy in the suit had. Apparently he worked for the government. They wanted to know how I did it. Well, that's insane. Well, I guess you're off the hook now. There's probably not much left of the government, of that government suit. Gross, just a bunch of empty cans of beans. Somebody was eating down here, but it was a long time ago. I wonder where they went. There's this picture on the wall that was interesting me. There seems to be something on the floor you have to walk onto. Can't see anything down here. Looks like that bit of flooring. Okay, well I think that's looks like everything, so let's climb up. Time to head back to the surface. Oh, I switched the lights off before we left. Now all we've got to do is get her out of here. Now that you mention it, how are we supposed to do that? We can't go get onto that tree from this side of the fence. Crap, I knew this was too easy. Actually, wait, the fence over there looks weak. Maybe we can just break through it. I guess we're not getting out of here unless we're willing to take down part of the fence. I guess I'll go see if I can break that part. Wait here, Kai. He's not going to listen to you if you keep calling him that. His name tag says Mr. Whiskers. He'll get used to it in time, I'm sure. Anyway, let's get this fence down. Did you hear that? There was a click. I felt something pressed down under my foot. Okay, I think this is serious. Don't move, Garrett. Well, it's a landmine. I don't want to explode. You're not going to explode. Rita the cat. Okay, QT, sort of. Holy man, that was close. Make sure he doesn't come over here again, okay? Of course, just hang on, Garrett. There must be something around here that can help. Maybe back in the bunker, there must be a way to deactivate these mines. I'll see what I can find. Oh, that must be in the post I was looking at. It looked like instructions for a secret door. That's what we want. These look like instructions. They're pretty unclear though. I guess this is all I have to go on. Better take a close look. So you place the mine, you press the green button. Some steps on the mine, you press the red button, I guess that's what that says. Smudged papers, broken electronics and open soda bottles. I don't think I'll be disarming a landmine with any of this junk. This old computer might have had some information on it, but it looks completely dead. Crap. I think this is just for power. Think Rita, there's got to be something in here to help with landmines. Yeah, there's that little thing, but let's just make sure there's no tools that we have to get. Nothing left, we don't have milk for it anyway. There was cereal and you were starving. I'm sure you'd eat them without fucking milk. Time to head back to the surface. Oh, Rita, what should I do? What's the mine look like? Are there buttons or switches on it? There are 2 buttons on the side, one green and one orange. Looks like some sort of diagram. I wonder what it means. You press the orange button. Press the orange button. Are you sure about this, Rita? I've run into puzzles like this in games. They can be tricky. Yeah, press the orange one. I'm certain, press the orange one. Well, okay, if you figured it out, here we go. The light turned off, so it looks like something happened. Alright, let's do this. It didn't explode, I'm alive! What relief. Now, how do we get out of here? Maybe we can set off the mines on purpose. We could blow a hole in the fence. That's some good thinking. Let's see here. I'll just have to find something I can push over onto the mines. The speaker tower should work. I'll give it a good shove and set off the mines. Wow, that was loud. Holy cow, it worked. Yeah, let's get this food back to the camp. Just make sure it's around here for us to collect. Death, landmines, got it. No, it doesn't look like there's any actionable things. Oh man, what happened here? George and I got up in the night to look for you, but you were nowhere to be found. When I came back, the cave was full of poisonous gas. It must be some sort of volcanic gas. I feel like nowhere is safe. Wait, oh no. Is that what happened to Jolene and Teddy? I'm afraid so. I'm sorry, Rita. They didn't even have a chance. We're not even safe when we sleep. I can't help but think this is somehow my fault. I doubt there's anything you could have done. Maybe I could have just been a little bit stronger. They would still be alive. Garrett and I were able to find some food at an old military base. It was completely abandoned. There definitely hasn't been anyone there in a long time. This is a lot to take in, but we definitely can't stay here at the cave if it's like this. We should go back to our original camp to regroup and figure things out. Come on, we can eat this food on our walk back. On the walk back. Alright, so 2 people were the first to die. We made it. I suppose it's lucky we got out that cave, but I can't believe we lost Jolene and Teddy. It's hardly any consolation, but at least Dysky's still there. I think the island is trying to kill us. My Jolene. I'm so sorry, George. Why didn't you save her? I thought I could trust... I wasn't even there. I thought I could trust you here. Okay, we're all goners if we don't figure something out. We need to try to come up with a way to get off this island. What do you suggest then, Rita? Maybe we just need to accept we might never get rescued. I've refused to believe that we're stuck here. We're going to find a way off this island. Sounds like you have a plan then. Well, think, Rita, think. Wait a second. What about... It's the only one that's been referenced so far. What about that light we saw out in the water? We could make a raft or something and try to get out to it. We have no idea what that is. It could just be a shiny rock or something. Yeah, let's do it. Doing nothing isn't going to save us. I think this is a good plan. At this point, I guess I'm up for anything. Sounds good to me. I'm with you, Rita. It's settled then. We need to make a raft and find a way out to that light. This beach looks like a good place as any to build the raft. Maybe some of this wood and debris could be used. Some of us will need to stay here and work on the rafts, and the others should search for supplies that may be useful to use on the raft. I'd like to stay behind and work on the raft. Who wants to search for supplies? You seem to know what's going on. Why don't you just pick who does what? Okay then. I'll come around now and give you each a job. Ready to serve, my captain? I'm not. Oh, fine. You can help build the raft. Alright then, Rita, how may I be of service? I'm no old spring chicken, but this old farm boy still has some up and go. You can find supplies. And you can find supplies. Let's get this over with. What am I doing? Steve, find supplies. Okay, Steve, you're on the supply team. Sure, whatever. Okay, I think that's everyone. If this were a movie, this is where the montage would start. Ooh, that was pretty intense. At least the raft is finally complete. I think the body of the raft came out great. No way I could have done that alone. I'm just glad my skills proved useful to our party. You were pretty impressive, Garrett. Where did you learn to work with your hands like that? Well, I've spent a lot of time working on costumes for game conventions. I have enough experience points to have maxed out my crafting skills like 5 times over. Our sail looks really solid too. Where the heck did you find the clothes for the sail? Oh, that was my idea. I stumbled across some luggage from the crash on the beach. I remembered I had my stapler with me, and voila! George was a really big help with the frame and carrying the luggage too. Just happy to do my part. I'm starting to get dark. I'd say it's about time we head back and turn in for the night. Good thinking. We'll get a full night's rest and depart in the morning. Hey, Rita. What is it, Garrett? Are you sure that we'll all fit on the raft? Crap. Why didn't we think about this before? This was really all of the usable wood we could find, though. Looks like about 3 of us could... Oh, okay. We should figure out which 3. Me, how should I know? Well, this is terrible. I guess I'll chat with each of you privately and figure this out. You're staying. How about you, Steve? Want to come? Thanks, but no thanks. Our raft is great and all, but it's all the same to you. I'd rather wait for the real boat. Okay, let me think on it. So you don't want to go? Okay, so do you want to stay back or go with me on the raft? Well, I'll come if you really want me to. Not such a big fan of the water, you see. More comfortable on dry land. Yep, you're coming. You should come along, George. We could really use your help. Well, alright then. Okay, Garrett, do you want to stay back or go with me on the raft? The sooner I can get off this island, the better. But only if Kai can come too. Okay, you're with me then. Okay. Okay, it's decided. George and Garrett will come with me tomorrow. Suits me, fine. We are coming back to the island. Nobody gets left behind. We should really be getting back to camp if we're going to get some sleep tonight. Our old camp isn't in great shape, and we've lost our fire. But I guess it'll do for one more night. Thanks. We're ready for tomorrow, George? I think so. I hope this is a good idea. We can't know without trying, I suppose. I used to love the open water. This is a little different though. Yeah, things you took for granted tend to change when you're trying to survive. That's definitely true. You're very wise for your age, Rita. Thanks. Hey, Rita. Hey, Steve. Are you looking forward to actually trying to get off this island? No, I'm looking forward to this whole disaster being over one way or another. Yeah, me too, mate. I'm just so sick of it all. The whole situation is crap. I think maybe some sleep would do us some good. Yeah, night, Rita. Night. Hey, Garrett. Are we really putting our faith in a tiny raft? Well, we don't have much of a choice. What if the island's actually the back of a giant turtle? Maybe he can swim us to the mainland. Riding on the back of a giant turtle would be Discworld. I doubt that's the case, Garrett. Besides, who says it's a friendly turtle? Oh man, you're right. Let's get some sleep, Garrett. Good night, Rhea. Everybody else is heading to bed. I guess I should do. Looks like it's one more night in my old spot. Then out to sea. Good night. Alright, I suppose we should get going. With any luck, we'll make it to the light in a day or so, and then we can return with help. I guess this is where we say goodbye. Good luck out there, you guys. Good luck on the island, mate. We'll be back in a jiffy, just you wait. Okay, let's go. Okay, do you want to come with us? Okay, then welcome aboard, sailor. As long as the cat doesn't make us too heavy. Oh, I can't actually move off the raft now, I'm touching the raft. So I guess we're off. Okay guys, let's get out of here. Sailing away in our little raft. That light sure looks a long way off. It'll be a long ride for sure. Good, that's just one more thing to check off my adventure list. You have an adventure list? Hey, whatever keeps you happy. Do you think we will run into the Kraken or some other great giant sea beasts? You're starting to sound like Teddy, Garrett. What do you mean? Oh, bringing up all of that mythical beast nonsense. The Kraken isn't mythical. You know, it's said that it's not even the beast that we should be afraid of. The true danger lies in the giant whirlpools left behind when it swims. Nice response. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for those then. It could snap this little raft in half with one clench of its mighty beak. Wow, I didn't even realise how far away from the shore we were already. Yep, no turning back now. Let's hope this little raft holds up. Against the Kraken, nothing holds up. Oh, I mean against the waters. Oh, well, yeah, that too. Well, I suppose it's good that this raft is actually floating. I think you'd be surprised it doesn't take a whole lot to make something float. To be honest, when I was a kid, my dad used to take my brother and I out fishing. The boat he had wasn't a whole lot better than this. Your brother, George? Of course. The country was always a little too slow for Frank, though. What do you mean? He moved to Los Angeles. Had big dreams of being in the movies. Wow, a real actor. So how did his dreams play out? So far, this raft is more successful. Oh well, I guess you just have to keep swimming. Let's hope we don't have to do that. We should get some rest so we don't get seasick. You're all going to bed at the same time. The light's a long ways out, but I bet we'll get there today. I think we're going to be fine. Let's keep on sailing. Wow, we're getting really close. Wait, it looks really small. I guess we're going to find out. Here it comes. Oh man, I can't believe we have come all this way for it. Well, boys are near things. Well, why don't we just go ahead and do some damage to it then? Wait, why would we do that? Wait, if it's broken, maybe the people who run it will come to fix it. Let's bust the thing. That ought to do it. I guess we have to turn back now. We can't last out here waiting if we're all starving. In the meantime, I guess we should see if we can catch some fish. Wow, George, you actually managed to catch a decent sized fish. All thanks to my trusty fishing pole. Even broke, it still gets the job done. There's enough here for all of us to eat, even Kai. Where is the cat? Thanks for that, George. I'm glad it worked out this way. I guess we should start getting ready to sleep. Say, you had known that the plane was going to strand us on the island when you got on it. I wouldn't have gone on the plane. Well, obviously, but if you didn't have a choice, I'm pretty sure that I would have had a choice, alright, but I don't know what you mean, Garrett. Oh, well, if you knew that we were going to be in this situation, what would you bring with you? I suppose something useful, right? Something that you could hunt with, or maybe some canned food. All that stuff is so attainable. What do you mean? I mean, sure, it would be nice to have those things. I just think that maybe you could bring something that would truly help you survive. Like what? I don't know, maybe a friend or somebody you know. No? Whoa, don't get too snappy on us now. Sorry, I guess a lack of supplies just doesn't seem like the real reason we're dying out here. You might be right. Alright, I think it's time we get some sleep. Some more sleep. Day 9. That was a rough night. At least we all made it through though. It's a good thing that you've leveled up your fishing so much. Oh, I just did what needed to be done. No need to be modest, George. That fish was enough to keep us alive. Hey, is that a helicopter? It is. I can't believe it. It's going to pass right overhead. We need to do something. Help, down here. Hey, help us. I don't think they noticed us. If only we had something we could have signalled them with. Maybe they're headed for the island. If we can make it back there, we might still be able to meet up with them. You're right, Garrett. Let's not just lose hope just yet. We've made it this far. We can't give up now. Oh, wow, it's storming up again. And I feel like I keep seeing shark fins in the water. Just hold on, make sure you keep your balance. Yeah, we need to be careful. Incoming! Ah! Help! George, Garrett! Garrett, you've been my buddy so far and I killed George's wife, so... No, George! This is really, really not looking good. What are we going to do? We're going to die out here. Day 10. I'm back on the island. What happened? Garrett, what happened? I don't know. I'm just glad we didn't drown out there. The helicopter that passed us out on the water. Do you think it was really heading here to the island? I don't know why else a helicopter would be way out here. It must be the search party. We have to go look for it. We can't let it pass. Let it pass by again. Grab, people, grab, crabs. We need to get away. You help! Crabs are chasing me. Steve, you too? Crap, now they've got us boxed in. Every man for himself. We're outnumbered. This doesn't look good. I think we're done for. What the? It's the helicopter. I can hardly believe it. Can't Adam and Eve it. I don't think I'd ever get out of here alive. But this is really happening. Goodbye, island. Survivors found after Dice Air Flight 404 crash. Rescue team brings home survivors after their struggle with nature. 8 lives left animal shelters. 8 lives left animal shelters renovated after massive donations from fans of famed survivor Barrett Leon. George and Jolene Hatfield estate on sale. See, this couple's famous estate is up for sale. Everything must go. #1 bestseller, The Man Behind the Stapler by Stephen Coffey. Motivational speaker Rita Lockis speaks tonight. Survivor Lockett talks about the island experiences tonight at university. Survivor Cat breaks 1 billion views on a single video. Ocean Agency upset about vandalised equipment. Agency rep expressed anger after the replacement of an expensive Susami boy equipment. We have zero tolerance policy when it comes to vandalism. We're trying to save lives here. Island victim George Hatfield received critical acclaim for a recently discovered love notes and poems. I liked his work before he died. Former plane crash survivor launches new video game titled Dyscourse. Garrett Lane starts video game company and author's title about surviving on an island. Dyscourse air market value takes a nosedive after investigation. So that was the bit we saw the plane being made out of coach parts. Monument erected outside of Area 51 for lost conspiracy theorists. I guess that was Teddy. Jolene Hatfield Photography Fund, founded to honour plane crash victims, helps students at the college pursue their dreams. Dysat Air Flight 404, missing passengers found. Teddy died in his sleep to volcanic gases that filled the cave in which he had sought shelter. Steve, I thought I was going to die. I probably still will. Garrett, I thought the hardest game I've ever played, but I guess I won. Jolene, Jolene was lost to volcanic gases that filled the cave she was sleeping in. A shark took George's life while he was on a raft trying to find help. And Rita, I felt like I wasn't even in control of myself. It was a surreal experience. Survivors locate on departed island after position determined by research buddy distress signal. Group had made a last-ditch effort to escape on a raft. Okay. Upload your newspaper front page Screenshot to Steam. Yeah, why not? Crater. So that was I presume it's Dyscourse. Dyscourse. But quite an enjoyable little game. Actually, that's got me wondering about some of the decisions though. And I do wonder whether it is possible to actually get everyone out of there alive. But hey, who knows? But anyway, signing off from Play to Say is the Coug. Hope you enjoyed watching and enjoy the world.